Hello and welcome to another update video about AGIX. AGIX has pushed a little higher since yesterday, but it's not enough to indicate that we're back in an uptrend. Yeah, it would need quite a bit more price action to the upside to give us more confidence with regards to that. At the moment, I'm looking at this move down as still a possible correction within a possible larger uptrend. Bear in mind the AI coins, they have a very short chart history. If I zoom out a little bit, go to the daily chart, here you can see that it's basically a very short chart history, that it made a new low in this bear market, and this is literally the very first impulse it developed in its lifetime. Therefore, you don't really have that higher level trend that would support any upside price action here. So that just makes these AI coins, including AGIX, a little bit less reliable. Yeah, you would struggle with any TA method here just due to the short chart history. But nevertheless, it is long enough to come up with a structure, come up with a wave count. We're looking at this as an impulse to the upside, as a wave 1, the wave 2 to the downside. Problematic is that it already pulled back to the 78.6 fib level. So ideally it turns around here, and ideally it rallies from here. So, you know, it has certainly by hitting the 78.6 fib level, it has done enough. Okay, it has done enough and could very well rally at any point now. This is the last reliable support level, and ideally turns around here. Now, below that level, we still have the structural support of the previous wave 4 low, which probably unfolded as a triangle here around January. Yeah, so that is at around 16 cents. It's a bit of a range as well, but around 16 cents. So below 17.6 or below 17.3, which is the 78.6 fib level, there's the 16 cent level as support. And then we have 10.9 cents, which is the 88.7 retracement. That's the last fib level on the Fibonacci scale. But it's not necessarily a reliable one anymore. Yeah? Ideally, I don't want any price to break below the 78.6 fib level. I just highlight it very often because we get new viewers all the time, and it is very relevant at the moment in the crypto world because a lot of coins are hovering around that level. For example, Fetch AI as well. Right, so if we now take a look at this, I mean, we see a bit of upside, surely, but green candles alone are not enough price action to confirm a trend is reversing. This could have bottomed here, yeah, absolutely, but I need to see 5 waves up first and a subsequent 3-wave move to the downside to confirm it. Until then, it's likely to get another low, or at least the risk is there. Problem is, with one more low, it's breaking below the 78.6 fib level. Okay, if it only hits the 16 cent level, recovers quickly, not a problem. It will have a chance to rally in a 3rd wave. But if we really get a sustained break below the 78.6 fib level, then it will get less likely that it will be able to rally in a 3rd wave afterwards, and it risks making a new bear market low. What do I mean with breaking and sustaining below the 78.6 fib level? So first of all, we've now reached this dotted line, one of the levels that I highlighted in the last video as resistance. It's also just a 3-wave move up. So the risk is there that it will come down again. Okay, it's a similar situation to what we had here, where it was also quite clear that this is only a 3-wave move. So the risk of another low is still there, and the primary expectation was another low. Now, we have a very similar structure here, a 3-wave move, okay? So we're going to take a look at that in a minute. But what does it mean, breaking and sustaining? So, for example, if it does this, it really consolidates below that level. That would be a break and sustaining below. And then it will go lower, most likely. Or it goes lower, bounces back, but makes another low afterwards, yeah? And also that would be breaking and sustaining, and then it can obviously go down lower, lower, lower. But if it does this, that's okay. Yeah, because this is not an invalidation level for the bullish case, but it is a level where if price breaks and sustains below it, it will most likely get invalidated eventually. Yeah, okay, looking at this structure, I'm currently counting this still as a wave 4, but it's getting quite large now. At some point it might become a B wave, we'll see. But at the moment, you can count that still as an ABC structure. Okay, so A wave, B wave, and this could be a C wave. So we can calculate also by knowing the length of the A wave, by knowing the length of the C wave, what would be target for the C wave? Yeah, one common one is the 1-to-1 ratio, 100% extension. That is at 22.9 cents. A break above that level could send it to 24 and 25.7, but that would be too large for a wave 4. Yeah, so that would be quite large, especially if I can compare it to the the size of that wave 2 here. So I would pay attention to these levels that I just highlighted. At the moment, the short-term trend is clearly up. As long as it's up, it's obviously going higher. You can what is a first trend reversal signal? I mean, you might be able to add here a trend line. Yeah, very basic stuff. But when that breaks, could be that the move down in wave 5 has started. But in the very short term, the trend is up. Let's see how high it goes. But at the moment, it's only a 3-wave move. If this turns into a 5-wave pattern, if we really can identify 5 waves, but we're far away from that, we haven't even finished the third, and maybe it will not get 5 anyway. Yeah, but if we get 5, then we can calculate support for the pullback in a wave 2. That would be a wave 1, that would be a wave 2, and that will have a good chance then to hold a higher low. And if it's holding the 78.6 retrace, it can rally in a third wave. So that's the stuff I need to see to confirm a low is in. It's not the easiest market at the moment, but for now, because we are not going up impulsively at the moment, the risk for one more low is still there and the trend hasn't shifted yet. Okay, that's my update about AGIX. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.